And welcome to another live stream here on the channel for the Black Hood Crew. I am your host slash streamer slash chauffeur, BHCxDark. It's me. My name is always there in the corner. As always, you can follow along on YouTube and Facebook at the Black Hood Crew, and follow along my name on Twitch, Twitter, Steam, Trovo, TikTok, etc. So it is Tuesday, September 6th, 2022, and I'm on my way to work. It seems to be partly cloudy today, and if you can tell, I sound much better today. Mostly because I had to cough a freaking lung up in the shower. That's all right. I also got a lozenge. Yeah, if we actually stuck around, maybe I'd have a fever. Don't pay attention to these types of stories. People who comment like that are literally just bots. Just a bot. So, yeah. I can see the comment down below. It was posted on Twitch. But yeah, don't pay attention to people like that. So anyway, got a lozenge in so that I can continue to sound like this for the rest of the day. I actually got the pack with me because I can't, even with a mask on, I can't spend the whole time coughing. And again, it's not even like a productive cough where it's like you're trying to get something out. It's literally coughing just to cough. Pisses me off. So anyway, I'm on my way to work today, and I gotta tell you, man, everything that's going on right now, it's ridiculous. Like at one point, it was only like mass shootings and mass death happening here in the United States. But now, it's everywhere, man. No place is safe. No place is safe. I mean, maybe a couple places, but eventually this kind of lunacy catches up everywhere. And it's sad. But if this keeps up, the human race won't be around for much longer. I mean, as much as we hope and try, there's still far too many people who would rather watch everything burn to the ground than grab a bucket, grab a hose, and try and save it. You know? That's sad. It really is. Because I, for one, am one of those people who would grab a bucket, who would make the attempt to better the world in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's through some large gesture or through many smaller ones. But I don't know, man. At this point, it would take a superhuman effort. And I don't even mean like all hands on deck type thing. Like at this point, it would need like actual super people, like superheroes, to fix what's going on. Like if there was ever a time where we needed actual superheroes, now's that time. Now is that time. Far too much is going wrong. Evil is succeeding. Terrible people are doing terrible things. And it's just almost literally being allowed to happen. There's only so much that can be done. But when you have enough of a population who, again, would rather watch the world burn than do anything to help, what do? Where do you go? Because again, slowly but surely, there's going to be no place safe anywhere in the world. It's sad that this is what it comes down to. That this is it. At the current pace, nowhere will be safe in a couple generations. Not even. Not going to be able to go anywhere. Not going to be able to do anything. Not because of some fascist government, or even because of any kind of government anywhere. You're not going to be able to go anywhere and do anything because it'll simply be too dangerous to step outside. I mean, think about how many people left their homes thinking they're just going to go to work. They're just going to go to school, take the kids to daycare, go run errands. And some Yahoo, for whatever reason, decided this was the day I was just going to pull out my legally obtained firearm and just start taking lives. I mean, really, can't go anywhere, can't do anything. Every single day we get up and we go out to do anything. Go to work, go to school, run errands, or hell, just want to breathe in some outdoor air, take in some sun. And all it takes is someone who, for whatever reason, disturbed, or even planned out. Decided today's the day I'm going to go to this particular spot, this particular area, and put a bullet in everything that moves. How do you protect yourself from something like that? You never know where it's going to come from. It's not like it announces itself. It's not something that you can see coming until it's already too late, until it's already happening, until you're already staring down the barrel. What do you do? How do you make sense of it? You know? I mean, there's things that can be done, preventative measures. But with the way things are now, they're never going to fly. Never in a million years. Especially in this country. The United States, oh. Second Amendment, man. God forbid you mention anything that might even be considered an attempt to keep red-blooded Americans from being able to buy guns. God forbid you want to somehow spend the time, somehow keep people from easily acquiring these things. Now, I'm not saying there should be an outright ban, but at the same time, it's far too easy. They're practically giving these things away almost everywhere. You can't go anywhere in this country without tripping over a place where you can buy a gun, where there's an advertisement on where you can buy a gun. You just can't. I mean, really, think about it. How far would any of you have to travel to a place where you can purchase a firearm? I live in North Miami. I am 10 minutes away from Walmart. I can go to Walmart and buy a gun. I'm even closer to a pawn shop where, again, I can buy a gun. Minutes. Walking distance. I'm literally in a position, as most of us are, where through very little effort, very little travel time, very little travel effort, we can get our hands on a gun without any kind of real oversight, any kind of real attempt to say, hey, maybe this person, man or woman, doesn't matter, gay, lesbian, trans, bi, queer, doesn't matter. Some people should not be allowed to have a gun. That's just it. But no, instead in this country, they would rather arm every person they can than keep a small percentage of people from having one. There's no logic. There's no thought process. None. Nowhere to be found. Instead, we have to go through life in constant fear, constantly with that thought that I'm a phrase, slip of the tongue, or just an outright comment away from someone going, well, I'm tired of this person. Pop, pop, pop. And that's it. I'm gone. There's a crane up the road. Looks like FPL or a contracted person to work on power lines. Of the 2 lanes of this road that lead to where I need to go, they are blocking one. So I will slowly make my way forward, make my way to the highway, hopefully sooner rather than later, because I hate being late. Absolutely detest it. So again, making my way toward the highway. Going back to what I was talking about. It's even happened here. Literally live, sitting here talking to you. I was waiting on the corner not too far from here, just up the road. And you can hear it on that video. I'm just sitting, waiting, and then I hear it. Pop, 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 pop. And I'm sitting here going, what the hell is that? I'm thinking engine backfire, something along those lines, something non-nefarious. Till I turned that corner. And that's where I saw it. I saw a car on the side of the road with a hail of bullets all on the driver's side. Had to have been 6, 7, maybe even 8 shots into the side of this car. Broad daylight, right around this time. Not too far from where I am right now. The passenger got out and tried to make a run for it and try to find the fence. Didn't make it over the fence because I'm guessing whoever opened fire was already long gone. They usually don't stick around. But yeah, this is something that I was pretty much front row seat to. And again, it's not necessary. Lord only knows what led up to that. What did that car do to the other one that caused the other one to open fire? I mean, really, there is absolutely no real valid reason why anybody should be shooting anybody. Really, the only extreme cases, they've already got a gun pointed at you. You got to get them before they get you. Other than that, we're talking about military operations, you know, that's pretty much it. I honestly don't see why so many people need to have so easily of an access to something with just a simple pull of a trigger. You can end a life. There's no thought process behind it. There's no real training. Basically, point, pull the trigger. That's it. And then a life is lost. Just because. Just because. All it takes. No thought process. No anything. I managed to get past the issue, and I am now waiting for my opportunity to turn. But yeah, just right down over there, maybe 100 feet from where I'm stopped right now, is where that car got shot up. Literally right over there. And again, it makes so little sense. Hell, none at all. Because again, this is broad daylight in the middle of traffic. You could have just as easily hit someone else. Just as easily have hurt someone else. Innocent bystander. And that's it. Just a stray bullet into someone's house, which plenty of houses right here where it happened. Literally a shot or two through a window, maybe a thin wall, and someone's family member, an innocent person, would just be gone. There's absolutely no reason why anywhere on this planet should anyone be allowed to have that ease of access to a weapon. And I put it like this many times before. Guns are the only thing created by man outside of like bombs and stuff like that, but I'm talking about something so easily available that serves only one purpose, and it's not a positive. Guns are the only thing made by man whose only job is to take life. It serves no other purpose. You can say, yeah, you know, you can stab someone with a knife, take their life, absolutely. But a knife can also be used for other things. Hell, people who work in warehouses use knives all the time in the form of a box cutter for the purpose of boxes, breaking down boxes or opening boxes. Knives are used in the kitchen, prepare food. Yeah, you can kill somebody with a car, but you can also get to point A to point B, follow the speed limit, you get there safely. You can kill somebody with a lead pipe, but a lead pipe is normally to transport material from one place to another, or to encase something and protect it from the elements. They use that for like wiring underground and stuff like that. They'll use pipes, usually PVC nowadays, to hide wires underground, but to keep them out of the elements. So you can kill people with a host of different things that are out there, made by man, made by people, but only guns are only designed to kill. And yet, you can just as easily buy a gun in many places as you would buying toilet paper, salt, a tomato. Literally. I mean, think about it. You can go to Walmart and do your regular shopping, bread, milk, eggs, and then just as easily as you picked up those items, go to a counter, but instead of asking for pound of sliced ham, give me a half pound of provolone cheese. No, it's give me a box of 9mm. Give me a box of 12 gauge slugs. Just as easily. Cross to the other side of the store and get your hands on a firearm. Handgun, shotgun, rifle. Just that easily. Add it to your list. Oh, I'm gonna go to Walmart real quick. Go get some bread, some milk, some eggs, and some 12 gauge shotgun shells, and maybe another rifle. Then you wonder why so many people died of gun deaths in this country. It's just too easy. It is too easy. Just go to the store real quick, buy a gun. A lot of the groceries. To a gun show, to a place, to an event where they're literally celebrating guns and the fact that they exist. I don't know how we're going to survive. I don't know how we're going to get through life want to think of a world where if I wanted to go shopping, if I wanted to go to Target, buy whatever it is I need, but before I go, I have to make sure that I'm wearing a bulletproof vest. I gotta make sure I have my Kevlar. I gotta make sure that my weapon is ready and loaded. Like I would have to add something like that to my checklist before I walk out of the house. Keys, wallet, cell phone, gun, vest. Is that what the world is coming to? Where I have to keep a gun at an entryway table just to be able to leave the house? Where, along with a raincoat, sweaters, hats, maybe shoes, but the hallway closet would also have vests ready to go. Again, this is the world that we're going to. Is this going to be the new normal? Where I have to prepare like a Mad Max. I gotta be ready with the worst of the worst. Just walking out of my door. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'm making my way to work. I'm almost there. As you can see by the time, I'm going to be possibly a minute late. Thanks to the holdup by these idiots working the damn power lines. So I go ahead and park. And make my way into work. And we're going to go ahead and cut out the stream right here. Got my throat there. So I've been your streamer, BHCxDark. Name is always there in the corner. Black Hood Crew on YouTube and Facebook. My name on Twitch, Twitter, Steam, Provo, TikTok, Instagram. As always, be safe, be smart, and be excellent to each other.